So planning is one of the important part in this project. Planning involves setting up objectives of the project, identify various activities to be performed, and determining the required resources for that activity. So in that we have gone through every that requirement of man, machine, equipment, procurement of the other things from the other parties, then cost, money availability, other everything should be considered in the planning. The cost and time for all the activities are estimated, and network diagram is developed, showing the sequential interrelationship, uh, predecessors and successors between various activities during the planning stage. So this is the one of the important part. So we have to develop the network diagram where the activities are defined, predecessors and successors. Predecessors means early carry and successors means latter carry. Okay, so suppose you have to consider that a construction of house project, then foundation work is the predecessor activity, and then 5 feet construction or column and beam or sidewall construction, this is the successor activity. Okay, then if you go for the column and beam activity, so foundation work is the predecessor and slab is the successor. So such activities we have to define, that sequence of activities we have to define. Okay, and their interrelationship also we have to define. Okay, for example, if you go for electric wiring and painting, so these two activities we can do simultaneously, electric wiring and painting. But for that, predecessor's activity may be uh, everything, that foundation work, sidewall work, slab, etc. So these are the predecessor's activity. Okay, so in that also, which is the carried initially and which is carried a little bit later. So electric work, if your wiring is in the wall, if it is hidden in the wall, then that is the predecessors. And if it is with the help of some white, we can call as white putties are there. With it is with that plastic square putties are there. If it is with that, then after coloring also you can go for electric fitting. So like this, according to your choice, predecessors and successor activities are decided. Okay. Then scheduling based on the time estimate. Okay, so that is the one of the important part. Based on the time estimate, and that is the start and finish of the each activity, you can schedule that activity. How many days are required? So foundation work, how many days are required for putting, how many days are required, column and beam work, how many days are required. So we have to think about that. So that planning, that scheduling, this work should be completed within this much days. This work should be completed within this much month. So like that, the things are there. Okay, so that each activity should be having forward and backward fast technique. Okay, so very start, early start, or we can call it as a late start. There are two concepts: early start and late start. Early start means immediately or today we can start. Late start means yes, it can be started after 2 days. Same early finish, late finish is there. So critical path is defined by using this scheduling point. That is the how many time is required for each activity. Then there are again small concepts are there, that is the slag and float on non-critical path. So some activities are running simultaneously, dummy activities are there. So that is indicated by slack time or slack schedule and float time, etc. That we are going to study in the CPA part. Controlling. Controlling refers to analyzing and evaluating the actual process against the plan. Okay, so once you have made the plan, in planning you have prepared the network diagram, uh, everything is there, activities are interrelated, then controlling part come into the picture. And that controlling part tells about the analyzing, whether this activity is completed, that make the analysis of that activity, why it is not completed. Okay, when evaluating what are the reasons that this activity is not completed within this given schedule or given time. Okay, and what should be the today's up to, if we go for as per regular time, what should be the today's position, and due to this lagging, what is today's position, so how many days work is lagging, how should we should fill up that work, cope up that work, so that our next schedule should not be get hampered. So like this controlling parts are there. And we here the important parts comes, that resource allocations. Okay, allocate the resource properly. If something is lagging, you can go for more effort, you can put more efforts for that. Review the project crashing and review of the project with periodical reports and other analysis parts. So that comes under this, and controlling stages. So we can control the project in between very well, because at the end, instead of giving reasons because of these things, project was delayed and other things. So in between only, in process only, we can control the project very well. Okay, then what about, we are talking about that network formation and other things in CPM and PERT. So what is that network actually? Okay, what are the components of network? This is the important point. So there are two points are there actually. One is called activity and one is called event. Okay, so activity and event, these two things are very, we can call it the different things are there. And these two things are shown in a similar way. In a diagram, you can observe whatever the 8.1 diagram is there. That 8.1 diagram, similar is that 8.2. Okay, just to that circle, they have given the name tail event and head event. Other things I to J, I to J, and on the arrow is written, that is the same one. Okay. Then what is the difference between this activity and event? First diagram indicate activity, second diagram indicate event. What is that? The definition of activity is that an activity represents an action and consumption of resources. The consumption of resources means consumption of time, money, energy required to complete a portion of a project. Okay, so by using these resources, time, money, and energy, we can complete a certain portion of that project. Generally, activity is represented by an arrow. So, activity A activity means from I to J. So that I to J, whatever the activity there, it is represented by A. That is represented by arrow. Then if you go to the event definition, an event or node means that circle. Okay, that means I is the node and J is the node. So an event will always occur at the beginning and end of the activity. Means activity is the we can call it the line process, it is the going process, but node or event is the end point processes. Okay, so that is the difference between activity and event. The event has no resources, it is represented by circle. Okay, so resources are not required for event, it is represented by circle. With ith event and jth event, there are there are tail event and head event. Means tail event means backside event and head event means forward event. Okay, and whatever the process is there from ith event to jth event, that is tail event to head event, that process, that traveling process is nothing but activity. And for the activity, the time, money, and energy is required. Okay, so in general, how we can talk about this activity and event? If I told you foundation worker, okay, that foundation work is event for me, but to complete that foundation work, how many activities are required? So first point is uh, what are the go for digging the pit, first activity. Prepare the steel structure, second activity. So to steel structure preparation, it requires some time to purchase the steel. Money is required to make that structure with binding wire, other things, that energy is required to prepare the steel structure. So that is the one event. That is sub event. डिग फिटिंग द डिग म्हणजे आपण त्या फाउंडेशन वर्क साठी खड्डा खांबतोय तर दॅट डिग फिटिंग इज वन ऑफ द ऍक्टिव्हिटी. Okay, so that fitting the dig means it is the activity, but call the person with some JCB or other things, go for digging. JCB requires some time, it require money for the diesel and other things, etc. like this. So this is the important task. Okay, so this is the important task which is uh, we can call it as the activity. And event is dig is ready, put the steel structure, fill the concrete. Is it right? And after that three sub events, your first event is get completed. That foundation work is completed. Okay. So foundation work indicates just the event. So I can make the circle there. So if I represent the things that construction of house, then I will put one as a circle, and first number is completion of foundation work. That is my first event. But for that event, some activities are required, and that activities are utilized. That activities consumes time, money, and energy. So generally, by looking at these two diagrams, you can very well understood that the whatever the A is there, that activity is represented on the arrows, and event is represented at the nodes. So these points you should consider, you should keep in your mind very, very clearly, because based on these things only, further we are going to make the network preparation and network calculations. Okay, so once again, I will tell you that activity is remains on the arrow and it consumes resources. Events, it will represent the nodes and they will not consider the resources, but only tail event and head event will be there. Okay, so this is the difference between activity and event. Then if you go to next, then there are different things are there. Okay, so manage and burst event. So manage and burst event, what is that manage and burst event? One or more activities can start or can end at simultaneous event. So all of you are knowing this. So right now I just told you the foundation work, if that is there, then first activity digging the pit, steel structure, fill the concrete. So all arrows are going to that only, that foundation work only. Is that right? So burst event, so this is called merge event. So different activities are coming and these are merging at one event, that is called merge event. And burst event means from that one event, number of activities may be released. Okay, number of activities are released. So this is a very, very important thing, because in network there are burst activities or burst event may be there, or manage event may be there. If two or more processes, one or two processes may come at one single point, then that is called merge event. So in next diagram, that is 8.4 diagram, if you observe, I is the burst event, because from I event there are two activities are going out, that is A activity and B activity. Is it right? So this I is called the burst event, and I, J, K, L. L is the event which is called the merge event, because for L event, C and D both activities are coming, or it can be going to end there. Okay, so this is L is called the merge event, but I can be called as burst event, and this will be the diagram. So preceding and succeeding activities. Activities performed before given event are known as preceding activities, and activities performed after given event are known as succeeding activities. Okay, so here which are the preceding activities and which are the succeeding activities? So A and B are the preceding activities and C and D are the succeeding activities. Okay, so or A and B are the preceding activities for A and B. So if I want to start C activity, but before to start C activity, this A activity must be get completed. Is it right? Because I event A activity, it will go to the J event, and from J event, C activity will start and it will end to L event. So if this state line I will consider, then for C activity, that A activity should be completed. Otherwise, I will not in position to start my C activity if A activity is not completed. That's why A is called preceders for C. Okay. Similarly, for B activity is called preceders for B activity. As from ith event, B activity start, it will end at K event, and from K event, D activity will start and it will end at L event. Okay, so if I want to start this D event, for that there must be condition that this B activity should be completed. Otherwise, I am not in position to start this D event. Okay, that's why A and B are called the preceders for C and D. Or in another word, C and D are called the successor activities for A and B. Okay, so you can call anything A and B as a preceders or C and D as a successors, no problem, but you should understand this concept. Whether what we are discussing, whether you can understood. I'm not getting any reply, please reply somebody. Hello? Hello? Somebody should reply, unmute yourself and please reply me. Dummy row or dummy column to balance the particular matrix. Similarly, dummy activity is used here, that is the imaginary activity, and that simply it is represented by dotted lines. And because of this presence of dummy activity, the logic of the network is maintained. The order of logic is maintained. Okay, so this is the one of the important we can call it as the activity in the particular network diagram. So if we go through this whatever we have gone through, that activity presented on arrow, activity presented on a node, okay, then dummy activity, merge activities and burst activities, or burst event and merge event. So activity presented on arrow is shortly it is called as AOA. It is called as AOA. So what is that AOA? AOA is the activity on arrow. Okay, so that is activity on arrow, that is called AOA. Then activities on the node, that is represented as a AON, activity on node. Okay, so event is called activity on node, AON, and on arrow it is called AOA. So this is the related to dummy activity. Then errors to be avoided in a constructing network. Okay, so how the errors are there. Okay, so in first figure itself, it shows which error is there. Okay, or how you can develop the errors. Okay, so two activities starting from a tail event must not have same. Hello, my voice is audible. Roll number 14. Okay, so what is that? First, our mistake may be that two activities may have starting point, no problem. We can call it as the burst event, but that same endpoint should not be there. So in incorrect side, what is shown that two arrows are coming out from event one, and that same two arrows are ending at node two. And in that, one is a straight line and one is the some large line or the line with some curve. Okay, so that indicates that two activities starting from tail event. So here tail event is number one and head event is number two. So starting from tail event must not have same end event. So this two number event is must not end event for both the activities. To ensure this, it is absolutely necessary to introduce a dummy activity as shown in the correct picture. So what is that correct picture? One number activity is here. From that one number, two events are going. That one to two, that is the straight line, and two to three. Similarly, from two to three, that dummy event is going on. So at this particular point. Okay, this is the correct diagram. This is the wrong diagram. Okay, so this is the, here you can call it as the number one is a burst event and number three is a merge event. So here all the activities are going to be merged. Here all the activities are coming out from the event one. All of you understood this particular point? What is the difference between or how we can make the mistake? So whatever the activities coming from the same event, a trail event, it should not be end in the same event. That is the one thing. Then second error may be there, that is the looping. Okay, looping error should not be formed in network as it represents performance of activities repeatedly in a cyclic manner as shown in figure 7.8. So what is that looping is there? One number activity from one number node, activity shows to number two, from number two to number three, and number three to number one. So in this cyclic process, when your project is get completed, which is the starting point and which is the ending point? Is that right? So here it is very difficult to decide the predecessors and we can call it the succeeders. Which should be the previously finished part? Which should be later finished part? Which should be the start point? Which should be the end point? Because from number one node, if it is depending upon number three, is it right? Then number three is depending upon number two, and number two is depending upon number one. Again, number one is depending upon number three. So who is depending upon who? Is it right? So this particular thing should be we should avoid. Okay, that we can call it as the looping conditions or cyclic condition in a network. Okay, that should be avoided as much as possible. Otherwise, there may be the problem. Okay, that network is never going to complete because we cannot judge the performance in that case. The next one, in network, there should be only one start event and one end event. Okay, as shown in figure 8.8. So one start event and one end event should be there. So this is the similar to figure 8.6. And next one, direction of arrows should be flow from left to right, avoiding mixing of direction. So generally we are showing the start point towards left side and end points towards right side. That's why the arrow direction should be from left to right. It should not be from right to left. So here in this case, the number one to number two, there is no problem. It is from left to right. Similarly, 2 to 3 again no problem, that is from bottom to top. But whatever the arrow is there, which is coming from 3 to 1, So that arrow is wrong. It represents the wrong condition as it is represented from right to left direction. Okay. So because of that such arrows, the looping condition may be created, and that looping condition again uh, creates the confusion. Who is the predecessors? Who is the succeeders? Who is having initial performance? Who is depending upon who, like this? So many questions may arise because of such errors in a network. So while constructing the network, we should think about this. While constructing the network, we should think about this, such type of errors, and we should try to avoid such type of errors. Because if such errors will be there, it may create problem to the further calculations. Based on this network, what are the further calculations are there, that scheduling and other things, that calculation get impacted. Okay. Okay, so these are the different errors in the activities, and these should be neglected. Okay, this should be avoided so that we can prepare a good network diagram. The rules for constructing the network. Okay, so as less time is remaining,